We met, a while ago. I don't remember exactly the year. Maybe we've been together 10, so probably maybe 20, well over 20 years ago. I was hanging out with the girls, Gaynelle, Marci, some other folks, and Gaynelle was like, my cousin's at a club, and you guys want to come by and go up there? And I was like, yeah. We went to the club, and there Dia was. And I remember it was so funny because I'm like a stickler about people touching me and strangers and things like that. But I remember when I met you, and we were sitting in the booth at the club, and I just started like leaning all on you. I mean, I had my feet up. Or remember that? I was like, dang! I was just super comfortable with him, and Althea was with us too, actually.
I remember the incident. You guys coming to. Well, I would hang out with my fellows, Marc and Mark, whoever else we used to hang out with. And, it would be a group of 6 or more of us. So, called Gaynelle, she would have her group of girls just to hang out,
Right.
to have fun,
Right.
So I do remember that incident because I think you had some white jeans on.
Yes, I had on all white.
All white.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I really wasn't looking for anyone, but I knew that he liked me a lot. I heard and I could tell that he liked me a lot. I think Gaynelle mentioned my cousin likes you, but I really just wasn't looking for anything. And then we would talk, but I don't think we ever really went out on any dates or anything. So it was just friends. We were just friends, and that was it, really.
It was one particular night that we hung out, and we usually used to hang out at my friend Marc's house, Marc Adderley. I think we went back to his house after going to a club or going out, and I don't even think
with Marci, it was me and Marci.
Yeah, I don't even think we went into the house or when we was leaving his house. I think we stayed outside and talked in my car till about 5 in the morning.
No, actually, it was 9 in the morning.
We from 3 to 9 in the morning. We just stayed out and talking, and that's kind of where the bond started to hit.
I didn't want to go though. Marci was like, "Let Dia take you home," and I was like, "No, I don't want to go." And so Marci's a big part of why we probably are together this day, because she was like, no. And I knew him, we knew each other, we talked all the time. I just was like, no, I don't want to go home, you take me home. And she was like, stop being scary. That's what they call me, scary.com. She was like, stop being scary, just go home. And so we did. We took his friend home, and we literally sat in front of Marc's house and talked till about, maybe it was more like 7 in the morning. And then he drove me finally to my house. And then we talked for another couple hours till about 9 in the morning.
As we talked in the car, we talked about a lot of things, family, kids, religion, and just how I always like to come in peace, leave in peace. And she's always talking about love. So it was kind of almost like a little battle that I always say peace is better than love. And she would say love is better than peace. And, as I get older, I started to realize that to compromise, peace and love work together. I think is very good because she showed me how to love. She definitely helped me develop a better relationship with God, and that's played a big part of my growth in life.
And that was the beginning. And even though we had been friends and talked on the phone, that was the first time, that many hours that I saw a different Dia. I was like, wow, I didn't know this. And I started looking at him a little bit differently from that point on. Yeah.
Did you say yes? I didn't hear the yes. I see you nodding your head, but I didn't hear the yes. Yes, I got a yes or a hell yes. Okay.
After being with her for over, let's say 9.5, 10 years, I just knew it was time. I had had the ring for maybe a couple of weeks, so it was just time to do it. So called some friends up, some of her friends, met at a little bar that we kind of hang out. So I wanted it to be kind of normal so she wouldn't suspect anything. A good friend of ours, DJ DeVoe, she loves to go to hear him DJ. So I was like, well, DeVoe is DJing here, so let's just go hang out, you know. And, hanging out, and more of my friends, more of her friends started to show up. And
that's when my eyebrow went.
Yeah, you could,
something's up.
You could tell she was getting suspicious of why are these people here. But I think the key moment probably was when my mom came. My mom doesn't usually come out and hang out with us, but my mom came, and actually she was coming from somewhere around the corner in Westchester, so she had a legitimate excuse. But still, you know.
Yeah, once I saw that, I was like, what are you doing? I said, okay, what are you doing here?
So
I was so nervous. I was so nervous. I started sweating. I was like, is this about to go down?
So that was it.
And when I saw Lante, I was like,
yeah, my cousin Lante, she don't go nowhere either. Then it was time to ask the question. I've never proposed to anybody before, so I didn't have no script. I didn't have no plan. I didn't have what I was gonna say. None of that. I was just like, I just know you're supposed to get down on one knee. I didn't even know you're supposed to put the ring on the finger. Shoulder the ring. I was like,
you can put it on now.
I didn't know I was supposed to do all that.
I had to put it on myself.
Yeah, so
that part was funny.
Yeah,
I thought that was cute though.
But it was for a man, it was kind of a relief that the first part is done. It's like, you got the first base, you got the second base.
You called my parents, remember?
Yeah, I called. I made sure I called, Mr. and Mrs. Bowen to ask for their approval. And yes, they approved. They gave me the double thumbs up or whatever. Two of the funniest people you're gonna ever meet. But that made me feel good also. That to get the approval, I made sure I let my mom know what I was going to do. So, I let people close to me, I let them know what was coming up. But like I said, it was a good feeling to get that part off my chest. Now, getting ready for the wedding, which is a whole nother big old thing to do, which I don't want it to be a big thing to do. I just want you to come celebrate our union, have fun, and party with us. But I want her to have her day, or our day, as special as it could be for everybody.
I was definitely, I don't even know if words can describe how excited I was. It was great to have all my friends there. People, like you said, that are good friends, family that we love, to share in that moment. I think that really made it extra special, having all my girls there. To see it actually happen is just a blessing. So I'm super excited.
I'm looking forward to being with you. You make me very happy. I enjoy your smile, your smell, your work ethic. So just being with you for the rest of my life days is just going to be a pleasure. We'll continue movie night. We'll continue Laker games. We'll continue church, of course. God is definitely a main reason that He's brought us and kept us together. But we'll continue to support other people and support one another. It's nothing I don't love about you. I just love being with you, being around you, seeing you enjoy life, watching you dance, you hanging out with your friends, just all of that. I'm looking forward to that. I love you, Jacqueline. Jacqueline May Bowen Fountain.
I guess since we got engaged, I've been thinking a lot more about our future together and reflecting on, how far we've come and really thinking a lot about the man that just in the last 6 months you've become. It's just mind-blowing to me. The fact that I feel like you mentioned I was the one that kind of got you in the space with God, and now I feel like you're shaping me into being more of a woman of God. And I really love that you're talking a lot about us being like a couple of God, and just, maybe having an impact on other people. And to me, that's just mind-blowing, and it just shows me how powerful God is, and how he can transform people and just situations and just everything. And so I think more than anything, that has me super excited to know that I'm marrying a man of God, and that I'm going to marry a man of God, and that he's so loving and caring, and he spoils me and just everything. And so I'm just super excited about embarking on this new adventure with you. I feel like our future is going to be filled with a lot of new exciting memories, and our wedding day is going to be just in divine order. It's just going to be just divine. That's it, because it'll be God controlling and being there and blessing everyone, I hope. And I'm just super excited. I think in all 10 years, this is the first time I've probably felt this passionate. I think about us as a couple. When I think about us, I just feel like I'm just more in love. Like the love that I have was already deep, but it's like on a whole nother level now. I don't know kind of how to explain it, but that's just how I feel right now. So yeah, I love you, Dia Fountain.